Ready?
Good
We
to
are
go.
recording. So
All right. So everybody doing today?
Eh.
I mean, this is the week, right?
Yeah, this is day 4 of wrestling, right?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. It's I mean, it's been a good week though. I mean, Monday was kind of
Not worth talking about, to be honest.
right. And even unfortunately, like, I just feel like we skip AEW as well this week, and it's kind of,
It was meh.
huh?
It was meh. You didn't miss much, man.
That,
Like NXT obviously is a pay-per-view versus a regular show, but yeah, you didn't miss much for AEW.
So, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Welcome to the hardest part of the ring with your host, the cut above the rest, better than the best. Are we missing something?
John's just toked up, man. He got the red.
I'm watching Jake's face, and Jake is just like, "Oh my god." Go ahead.
Is people gonna see this? Like, I mean, are people gonna see Javon with his?
Yeah,
they should.
Like,
this is going directly on YouTube. So like, there's no cuts. This is it.
Well, go for it's legal. I mean, go for it, Javon. Like, shit. Like, don't you just gotta put like a rating on this, and we can just move on. You know, you know what I mean? Just be like rated like Reggie. Shit. So anyway, Jesus Christ, like the whole show again, Javon. Let's try it again.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hardest part of the ring with your host, the cut above the rest, better the best, Teron Bishop. Hey, everybody be nice because we have Mr. Monday Night with his Reggie. We also have royalty in the building tonight, as always, with our favorite Prince Petty. And everybody quiet down and listen to the cool sounds of Hollywood Jacoby. So here we go. So Javon, let's just start with you. Let's talk about this Reggie, like, because this is just let's have a full discussion. Like, so how do you feel? We had news in Virginia today that you can grow your own weed and you can have girl.
They said grow.
Starting on the 1st.
No, I didn't hear that shit either.
Starting on the 1st of July, you can grow 3 plants per person, or 3 or 4 plants per person in the household.
Per person. Mexican households are about to be lit.
I'm all about that now.
Right.
Shit.
I'm growing shit.
You can grow it. Like, and you can have you can actually have it on you, but you just can't be driving. You can't operate motor vehicles. It's just like alcohol, you know what I mean? Like, so
That makes sense. Ish.
Okay.
It's not as bad.
I don't know how they're gonna keep track of this though. Like, because I mean, people smoke cigarettes all day long, like when they're driving up and down the street, you know. So how you gonna be able to tell the difference?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Vape's gonna be the hard one.
Everybody you see smoking in the car, you be like, shit, like let me pull him over. Especially if you black, because like that's what they do.
Yeah,
like, they don't give a shit.
We want to lay low with this weed shit in the beginning. We gonna hold off.
Is this
Wait for the white people to get caught first.
For real.
There you go.
Look, this is the dangerous game, Virginia. Like, let's see where we fall. But anyway, all right. So as we spoke earlier, AEW, man, Monday Night Raw was okay. It was a decent go-home show, but let's talk about the meat of everything. First of all, let's get it out of the way. NXT is officially, again, moving to Tuesday, so we get to see them next week on Tuesday night. So that's going to be fun. I want to kind of dash into that real quick and just have an open discussion about the move to Tuesday. I think we brazed over it last week. We didn't really have a talk about it. So, like, what does this mean that NXT is now on Tuesday? Is the war over?
Shit.
I think so.
Was it ever a war to begin with? One side.
I mean, definitely I don't think for me NXT never changed what it was doing. So
Right.
NXT has always been a solid show.
Right.
So
Right.
if anything, AEW needs to move to Monday night so that Raw will be better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like something good has to come out of this shit.
They got elevation, man.
You said what, Jake?
They got elevation.
Yikes.
Elevation is like dark. It's not compete. They're competing with Impact.
Monday night, you had a very pointed statement on Twitter about the whole war, and them moving to Tuesdays. What do you think about that?
I mean, it's gonna be cool until their Tuesday ratings are better than Dynamite's Wednesday ratings. Then this whole civil war is gonna start all over again. It's gonna calm down for right now. Like, people ain't gonna talk too much shit just yet. But let NXT start getting better ratings, boy, it's gonna be a problem.
I'm waiting for somebody to just expose, like, you know what I mean? It's what we've been kind of talking about throughout the whole journey this last few years with AEW. I think AEW needs NXT to kind of like cover up some things here and there. I think it's gonna be a big expose. They're gonna have to hurry up and kind of fix some things very quickly, or they might be in bad shape, and we ain't got to worry about Monday because they're gonna be on. Is TBS still a thing? Like, or what is it? A&G America? What was that channel that?
WGN.
WGN. Yeah, they're gonna be on that shit, chilling.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
go ahead.
They should get about 1 million next week, right?
You think?
Ooh, maybe.
I mean, okay, if let's
If Raw
say,
can barely keep 1 million, I don't think AEW is gonna get 1 million.
yeah. So then, where are all these wrestling fans gonna go? Because literally, there's like about 1.3, 1.4 million every Wednesday that's been watching wrestling. You don't really think that half that watch NXT is not gonna don't watch AEW. So like, if they can't get 1 million, then where all the fans go at?
It's Tuesday. There's nothing else on Tuesday, right?
Impact's on what?
Thursday.
Impact moved, right? Thursday.
Yeah.
Impact's on Thursday. I mean, nothing comes on Tuesdays except for what? An occasional basketball game.
Isn't Power on Tuesdays?
Yeah, but you got to pay for that now.
Yeah.
You gotta pay. Oh yeah, that's on Fight TV, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be very interesting if you see that mill when we have a discussion next week. Like, I am very curious to see what's gonna happen, how this is gonna transpire. So, but let's get to the meat. So NXT Stand and Deliver, we have a 2-night show, right? Now my first question I'll throw to the group is, should this have been 2 nights? Let's just start there.
Yes.
Hell no.
So we got 2 yeses and a no.
Hell no.
And I'm gonna side with the no. Like, but so Patty, you tell us why it should be 2 nights.
Because I would have rather watched these 2 nights over what the shit show we're about to get Saturday and Sunday.
Damn, that's a good point.
So that's why it deserves 2 nights. WrestleMania, 1 night. Doesn't need 2 nights.
Are you serious? You don't want to sit there for 10 hours.
We barely watched that shit last time we sat there for 10 hours.
And we tried like hard.
Look,
we had to do it in shifts. Like, I remember. And what'd you say?
I said I was doing way better with the 2 nights. That last year I was in it invested. I thought everybody else was too.
True. I mean, it made it easier.
Right.
I just think Stand and Deliver deserved 2 nights versus WrestleMania. I guess if that makes more sense.
Okay. I'm with that. Jacoby, anything else that you got to add to the 2-night argument?
In terms of why it should be 2 nights, it should be 2 nights, but at the same time, it should have been the weekend before WrestleMania, as opposed to during the fucking week, because that crowd these last 2 days were ass. Like, I understand that you probably got like less than 200 people in there, bro. Where was the excitement? This was not a takeover. This was a fucking NXT show. And it really took me out of it. It really took me out of it. Cole and O'Reilly should have been way better. The crowd should have been way hotter than they were. Just dead ass. Like last night,
it's better than automated tracks that you get on Raw and SmackDown.
This is an NXT takeover. These are the fans that care. This isn't like bringing my son to watch his first Raw. This is different. This is a PWG crowd. But no, these are the people that they were like at Full Sail, like, oh, here you go, give us like. This crowd was lacking, bro. It took all of that excitement away from it. Like, if you had taken that same Walter Tommaso match and put it in front of an actual takeover crowd in a venue, it would have been lights out. But because it was in front of like 200 people that are like the Raw fans, they don't give a shit. They don't know what the fuck they're watching, and it was clear to me because like they appreciated it, I guess, but they didn't appreciate it enough to the masterclass that it was.
I think I'm so desensitized with not seeing fans now that I just don't pay attention to that shit anymore. Like I only started paying attention recently because Raw and SmackDown are actually using automated tracks for boos and claps and shit like that now, and I noticed that because it bothers me.
Well, now they can finally make what it is, the reactions they want, you know.
Yeah.
So Monday night, I will give you the floor on that, on your take on Hell No, because, and I'll just kind of follow up because I think you and I kind of share the same thought of what we saw.
Okay, it's like the thing with TakeOver has always been, and why they've always been so good, is like it's literally like 4 or 5 matches and they're all bangers.
Right.
Once you start adding more, you lead yourself to the opportunity for some shit to suck. And guess what? That was night 2. If you had just gave me all of night 1, throw in Cola O'Reilly, greatest takeover ever. You could have made the event of Karrion Kross and Balor on NXT. The women's tag title match should have been on the pre-show.
Can I raise this? Because I do agree with you. I do agree with you for the most part. But if you could swap the openers from night 1 and night 2, you're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Because Pete and Kushida
was the opener?
Me, but the opener tonight was fucking balls to the wall. The cruiserweight ladder match was everything.
Okay, then put that on night 1. That could be part of the pay-per-view.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Other than that, like,
hey.
So I just felt this whole thing was like forced. Like I felt like night again to reiterate Monday night that night 1 I felt like it was missing something that night 2 had. Like, and I don't know which match there was because Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole, which we'll get to a couple match breakdowns in our time here, but that Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, that was not the one to put on the show, Javon. I don't know if you could put that on night 1. If you could put Balor Cross, which I kind of enjoyed that weirdly.
I enjoyed both matches, man.
The match went long. The Cross one went a little long.
Yeah, so
I would have trimmed it by like 5-6 minutes.
So, like, I just felt like night 1, Javon is right. Give me 6 matches that are all bangers. Give me Walter. Give me Kushida versus Pete Dunne. Give me the championship. The women's championship match was good. You can probably give me the tag team championships and then pick something from night 2.
That tag
just pretty much 1 or 2 from that 2.
Huh?
I said that tag team championship match from night 1 with MS, the triple threat was, in my opinion, the match of the takeover both nights. I thought that match was fucking phenomenal.
That match was fire.
Yeah. So let's just kind of take a field trip through like just night 1, right? And just like hit a couple of key points. So Pete Dunne and Kushida tore the fucking house down, right? Everything we wanted in a match, everything that we expected. And the beautiful part is they didn't even need a fucking belt.
Nope.
Like I could watch this again and again and again and again. And it was amazing. Hard hitting. I would probably debate that out of all the matches, this is the match. Like for some reason, I feel like this was the most solid match.
It was a great technical match. I don't know if I would like, are you saying that's like your match of both nights?
Because it was just technical. Like I enjoyed the match. No,
I disagree.
No.
It was a great match. I just don't think like I agree with Jake as far as the tag match. Like that's what like really like I'm still thinking about spots from that match.
So let's go there. The tag match. MSK finally on the grand stage, right? Grizzled Young Veterans and then Del Fantasma. Like, go ahead, walk through the match.
Well, like let's be honest. Like I thought all 6 dudes in that match looked great. From bell to bell, from start to finish. I mean, it was balls to the wall, and I'm all for that. And the more and more we watch Wes Lee, the more and more we're going to realize that that's the star. That kid's going to be the net. Well, with our luck, that kid's going to be Ricochet, right? Like, that kid's going to be like, he's going to be the future IC champion. You know what I mean? Like, but he's going to be the one to go at it too. And as much as I like Nash Carter, it's Wesley's the one that trumps him every single time, dude. He just is. He's just the one. He's got it. For me, at least, he's got it. Everything that he does is great. Legado del Fantasma, Raul Mendoza fucking went out. Wild, same thing. They both showed out. I thought Gibson and Drake always put on a great show. They still maintain being the most consistent tag team in probably the company at this point. So I'm all for it. Everything about it just tickled me, and I was all about it. Like, I could have an hour-long gauntlet with just those three. I don't care. Like, give me more of that. I'm cool with it.
Monday night, anything?
It was all right.
I hate you.
Wow, this coming from the guy who wants Bad Bunny to win the title.
It's okay. Just a bunch of flippity floppity shit. I get it. Go ahead.
Oh shit. So
Hey,
anything on Monday night?
Well, praise NJPW champion.
Javon, anything from night one? Like, anything
about what?
Give it
that
to
excited you in the match?
Give us a nice 2
Walter
minutes.
Ciampa match of the night.
Okay.
Walter Ciampa match of the night.
Both nights, man. Like,
the match that crowd didn't deserve.
Nigga beat him with a chop.
Yeah, I've never seen that in my life.
That did it for me. Like,
it's the dude named Alex on Street Fighter, right? And when he chopped him, I felt Alex was in the ring. Like, I was just like, shit. All right. Like, you could just make a gift of him just like chop. I would love it.
The chop and the pin.
The chop and the pin.
You got to see it both.
Oh my God. Like, so Javon, okay, my second match is that, right? Like, Walter and Tommaso Ciampa probably it tore the house, but the crowd just took me out. Like, it killed me. Yeah. They murdered me.
Like Jake said,
they murdered my soul.
Terrible.
It was the worst. And maybe we're not conditioned anymore.
I just don't listen to the crowd anymore. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have my auto tracks.
Problem. That's the fucking problem. It literally felt like it was a VCW show.
Oh.
There was nobody there.
There's nothing wrong with VCW, guys. VCW is great, right, guys?
They are.
Look, I'm just telling you, it's like a group of less than 1,000 as opposed to 20,000, 10,000 people.
Wait,
all not interested. That was the vibe that I got. Not interested.
You know we live in Virginia, right? Like, you can't talk shit about VCW. Like,
potentially, maybe not much longer, but we'll get to that when we
Oh shit!
Getting out. Heel match. Heel on his way out.
So, night one. Other than that, we didn't talk about a couple of matches on night one, which we got to give an honorable mention to Zoe Stark and Toni Storm. Like, that match was actually okay.
I just can't believe that you guys have gone this far without talking about Raquel Gonzalez. Like,
they were in a match.
It was the pre-show, dude. Did you not watch the pre-show?
I didn't even know it was a pre-show.
Oh God!
I was like, what? I was like, I don't remember that shit. That's why you said pre-show. I was like, I definitely watched a pre-show.
You said we went this long, and what, Jake?
I'm just telling you, why aren't we talking about Io Shirai versus Raquel Gonzalez? Like, what are we doing?
Getting there? Damn, Jake, calm down.
You're the one who wants to make a small, short episode.
Because Raquel's Republican, that's why we ain't talking about her.
You said what?
Oh,
because Raquel's Republican, that's why we're not talking about her.
Wait a minute.
Wait, you still want her?
Wait, hold on. Raquel a what?
Republican.
When did this information break?
Oh, it was all on Twitter last night. It blew up because once she won, niggas started hating hard. Talking about, oh, she MAGA, she Republican. Damn. We can't have shit.
Most famous athletes are like.
Yeah.
We ain't forget Brady. We ain't forget.
Look, so we gonna just not care about her being Republican right now. Like, can we just delete that, please?
No. It's pertinent information.
No cuts, baby. No cuts.
This is too much. Finally, we get what we want. Raquel versus Io Shirai, right? And it was kind of a banger. They did their thing.
Io died several times.
Yeah.
Io got murdered, right?
Oh, several times.
I felt like we needed to call the police. Like,
I saw Shinron appear at least 10 times, and that's not possible within a 1 year time span. That bitch was in the back, getting tired of getting summoned to bring this bitch back to life.
I felt like she needed to call an audible and call out fucking the Kumatai and get some backup because she was getting her ass whooped. I was just like, this bitch don't deserve this. What did she do to deserve this ass whooping? Shit. She must have told. Go ahead, Jake.
Oh no, this guy came at Javon on Twitter. We'll leave it at that. But
is it that same dumb motherfucker? Oh, we can't use this for you too. I'm cursing.
You're not allowed to talk up on podcasts anymore.
No, I know what you're talking about, Jake. I was asking, is it the same dude?
Yeah.
From earlier?
I don't know if earlier today, but you definitely have had back and forths before. And we want to get you two in a room together, but I don't know, with this attitude, I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh no.
And you are the producer, so let's make this happen.
Who is okay?
He said Canada Day. Canada Day works for.
For real? Is this what's happening? The Canadian and Javon getting into it?
Yes.
This is deep. I love it. I love this already.
In an inaudible sound, how did we feel when Bronson Reed won the thingy? And he eliminated LA Knight.
I was upset.
I was like, no.
Somebody picked Bronson Reed on their list, though.
Bro.
That was me.
Yeah, you piece of shit. It's always you. It's always you.
So
what is this?
That's the sound. That's the sound. The sound. Like, I was trying to find the sound in my heart, and it was like, why are we just wasting championship opportunities? Like, that's how I felt. Fuck.
But to be fair, you said that it would be all right if Bronson got it. Like,
right, but when it happened, Keith, sometimes you say stuff and you don't mean it. I didn't mean it, bitch.
You spoke it into the world, Teron. You made it exist.
Why'd you gotta manifest? Why you manifest?
It was your co-signing that made it happen. You brought it
into the universe, and fucking Shawn Michaels heard that shit, Teron.
Shawn Michaels can eat my ass. Like, cause that shit. That shit. I was so, when Bronson Reed won, I felt like I saw a ugly baby. You know how you see an ugly baby, you just like, you real disappointed. That's how I felt. I was like, damn, fuck.
Would you rather? I mean, that the match itself was pretty. Like, I enjoyed Leon Ruff and fucking Swerve like going at the beginning. Like, they had some really great spots.
I mean, they had some good spots.
But yeah. Swerve, would you rather Leon win?
As far as he did, bruh, I was kind of like, whoa, like I was surprised.
Oh shit, damn, fucking Hollywood don't like black people.
Really?
Made it a soundbite.
I would have rather Leon won one more time.
Wow.
Oh shit. No, for real, seriously. Like, Bronson Reed's power bomb into that like halfway like dead eye. Like,
yes. That backwards fucking pile driver was it. I was like, yo, he's about to sit on this dude and kill him. Like, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Again, the second time of the night, or it was like 16 times during Io Shirai's match, I wanted to call the fucking police. But I definitely wanted to call. Javon's voice was going through my head, and I like picked up my phone and I was like, oh shit, I should probably call right now. I'm witnessing a murder. Fuck.
Jesus.
But I mean,
we can actually transition now into the Gargano match, which I thought Bronson actually kind of impressed me a little bit. Like that was probably the most entertaining Bronson Reed match we've had. Actually, no, it is. No, there is no. It is definitely the most entertaining match he's had.
If anybody thought that Bronson Reed was gonna win for real in real life, you had another thing.
I thought that they were gonna protect Bronson though. I didn't think it was gonna be a clean win.
Yeah, I thought. Well, Theory got involved a couple of times, but yeah, I agree. It was clean at the end. So
I thought your boy LA Knight was gonna come out.
keep him away from Bronson Reed. Him and Loomis can go off and do their thing. Keep him away from Bronson Reed. That's like fodder. I need him to.
We didn't get a Loomis resolution from the Way feud. Like it just ended. That's it.
Well, no, he's still like low key, probably sleeping with Indy. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what's happening, right? She has a crush on him and stuff.
But not Austin Theory. He's not sleeping with him no more.
Maybe it's like a throuple.
Yeah. Are we not gonna let the throuple thing go? Are we still living in a throuple?
Like, would that give Loomis a pass to get into the Way?
You know, it's funny you say that because didn't Wade Barrett have like a comment about how Loomis was like trying to become a member of the Way?
Yeah, why don't they just let him be a member?
I don't know. I don't really be listening to Wade like that either.
He could be the fifth of their Avengers.
You not like the Way?
No, I love Wade. I just don't like it's. I don't know. Like I think he's the best one on commentary right now. I just can't. I just hear this and I think of bad news Barrett. I'm just like, man, he'd be really great doing promos and not talking about wrestling. Like, I don't know. I just miss him in the ring, so I zone out when he speaks sometimes.
He's not Nigel. I get it. He's not Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel? You mean Morrow? Like,
well, Morrow. Vic Joseph is Morrow. That's what he's trying to be.
Okay, bitch. All right. It's late, and I understand it's late, and so dumb shit just comes out. You do never say Vic Joseph and Morrow in the same sentence again,
unless it's Morrow shits on Vic Joseph.
Oh, that sounds like the fucking yellow.
Morrow is the standard, and unfortunately, we'll never get to that standard again. And that's just
never say never.
Well, I don't think Morrow's ever come back to WWE, quite frankly. But
you know what? For real, made me come back to my screen, like straight up, no joke. What really made me come back to look at night 2 was his Cruiserweight Championship match.
It was the best opener, bro. It was. It was.
Who booked this match? Shawn Michaels, hands down. Could you tell when you watched it?
Like, oh yeah,
for real, no joke. Like,
did anyone else kind of feel like it was a little bit of a Santos face turn at the end?
With the kid coming out? No.
With the kid, and then he did the promo backstage. I kind of had like a little baby face type thing. I was kind of like, okay, maybe he's switching, maybe not. Probably not. But
tweener.
Like maybe the door's open a little bit.
Has he had a face turn in? Was he face in his prior career?
He was face when he was Hijo del Fantasma, when he originally debuted for the Cruiserweight title, and then he swapped when he beat Maverick, or when he got in the feud with Maverick and stuff. But I mean, personally, I would like it, especially if they're priming Swerve to be the next big heel in the Cruiserweight division.
You know what I found to be weird though? How people kind of dive in and out of the Cruiserweight division.
Like the title don't mean shit?
Oof. God damn.
I didn't say all of that. Like, but yes. For real, like, so Swerve could go for the
North American title.
North American Championship. Yep. But then next week he could be going for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Same with Leon Ruff.
That's where he should stay, by the way.
Yeah.
He should never be in the North American title.
God, you know how I feel about ACH. This is his Jake's moment. Like, Leon Ruff is his person. Like,
not even.
God damn.
Not even, bro.
It could get rough.
I'm just
about to get rough.
It's all getting rough, dude.
Yo, why did I just figure out tonight that Ruff's girlfriend is that referee?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the black referee, that girl, that's his fiance.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Good for him. God damn.
You know what? That just shows that charity still happens in the world. Like, even with COVID. Like, people are still giving. Look at God. And look at what he can do and the blessings that he brings upon people. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Rough.
Oh shit. So we just pack and double it off and sending his ass back over to NXT UK.
Pretty much.
Bye.
Rip the hop, dude.
Baby Finn got to go.
We ain't even get a hop.
Well, he didn't win.
He's saving the hop for when he beats Walter, man.
Oh shit!
You think that's the next feud?
No way.
Girl.
Watch what I tell you. I think he's gonna be the one to knock him off.
I thought Finn would go after Walter because we never got that resolution, and now that Finn's out the champ.
Maybe, but I can see Devlin, and then you can do Devlin Balor since he's his protege.
I like it. I like the fantasy booking.
Yep. Mini Me and Miss Dr. Evil going against each other.
So,
that's me.
damn, we're about to explode. So, Pete Dunne was standing at ringside during the title match.
Mm-hmm.
So, was that Kushida Pete Dunne match sort of like a number one contenders thing, or was it just kind of like, hey, we need a main eventer to kind of just go out there?
Bro, I hope not.
I don't want to see Pete Dunne
get fed the cross because that's
I
what's
thought that was weird too.
Who knows if he's going to get fed? Who knows if he doesn't dethrone him? I mean, it could just be another short title run.
Yeah, Vince does want him, right?
Yeah.
Right.
You mean 2 days? Like you a three-day title run and the man is out?
NXT title run.
So he whoop his ass and show up on SmackDown? Like I what?
Maybe.
I don't know if I want that. Like I want more for Pete. You know what I mean?
You don't want him to get a title?
No, I just don't. I want him to develop in a different way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know going to get. I don't have a lot of like. I don't want to use the word respect for Karrion Kross. I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in him.
I have a lot of stock in Kross. I get it.
I don't. Like, I'm very.
You don't think he's there to bear that cross?
Damn.
You are stock full of dad jokes, dude.
Well, the child's in town, so he's not.
No, the kid is not here. The kid
Out
is
of
gone.
town.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, spring break.
Yeah.
Right, spring break. So, but he
2 more days for freedom.
Fucking lined the fuck up, dude. He was like, boom, dad joke. The master. Shit.
Personally, I don't really know where they go other than Pete Dunne from here. Unless you want to do like a rematch, or I mean, well, I guess since Kyle won, I guess Kyle would be the next one for Pete.
Okay.
It's early.
You want Kyle to die there too, huh?
It's so early. Like
he couldn't beat Finn.
Balor. Yeah, exactly. So why would he? Like, how could he even? I don't know. He'd have to beat Pete Dunne.
WWE
with Pete Dunne, though. Pete Dunne couldn't beat Finn Balor.
Like,
dude,
WWE always expects you to forget shit. So they won't even play into the fact that he lost to Balor, and then they'll have Kyle O'Reilly just beat Cross out the blue.
Shit.
Bullshit. Like,
so look, are we gonna braze over a couple things real quick so we can get to that match? So the women's tag team championship match was actually again okay, right? I think it was.
Sorry to go off again, but Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Takeover, Candice LeRae, Candice Loser. How can you not fucking win at a takeover?
I called that one.
Like,
I was waiting.
This was the one.
Yep. The only one.
This wasn't the way. Not this time.
Is he done yet?
Nah.
I
don't get it.
Your girl getting like she literally gets fucked. Like I don't understand how this poor girl can not get her hands.
They gave her all that spotlight for the vaccine commercial though, so that's a thing.
Yep.
What does she need to do? Like, I don't understand. Like, Gargano wins, she loses. It just doesn't make any sense.
There's balance in the force.
Tweener. Like, I don't understand.
God, what a troll, Keith. Like, shit.
They can't both be winners.
Oh God.
Like, we know Morrison's wife is about to come win because Morrison don't win shit.
Hey, that Tuesday debut though.
Yes.
Frankie Monet, dude. I'm here for it.
For Miss Frankie, right?
Frankie Monet.
Yeah.
All right, so can somebody just please email Ember Mundo and tell her to relearn how to do her move? Because that shit is messy. every time.
Which one's worse, that or Cody's fucking cutter? Like,
oh, bitch.
I saw that. Oh, I was like, oh god, which one?
Please don't do that to me. Like, don't make me choose. Like,
Which one's better?
I don't want to. Like, they both need to go back to the Nightmare Factory or wherever the fuck they came from. Like, shit. What else do we have? Breeze Dango, it was entertaining, whatever, right? But that could have been chopped. Like, I could have saw that on, Tuesday.
Can we talk about what happens next with Adam Cole? Also, we can actually finally attack this in person. Both those themes are bad.
They're both bad.
They're bad. They're bad.
So, first of all, I don't understand the significance of the axes on the chest.
I don't get it either.
Axe and Smash. Maybe it's his new tag team. He goes from winning this singles match back to the tag team scene.
Yo, so I had a watch party when we were watching night 2 of Stand and Deliver and my Discord thing or whatever. And somebody pointed out something that I'd never really paid attention to. And they were like, they're only in this feud because Adam Cole's eyes are super close together and O'Reilly's are super far apart. So they need a balance. And then they're like, he looks like Sid the Sloth. And I was like, I never noticed it before tonight. I was like, oh my God, O'Reilly's eyes are really far apart. It was like, when you do the creative character, you accidentally did hit the button and it's like they'd go too far out. Like even in 2K, that's how O'Reilly looks.
Wow.
And I just never noticed it.
That's what y'all was talking about in your watch party?
Yeah. And how bad the themes were.
Thank you for not inviting me to that shit. Like, because I'd have been like, yo, what? Like, no, for real. So those themes are terrible.
Doo-doo.
They're really bad.
And I understand they didn't want to make the Shield situation, like with Roman Reigns and stuff like
What's
that.
wrong with that? Somebody else brought that up during the watch party too. I was like, what's the big deal? I don't give a fuck. Like, let him have undisputed theme music.
Thing forever. Yeah. Let him just keep doing it. He already has the choreography. He has the boom.
Yeah. Adam Cole, this shit doesn't go with his new theme. It's off key. Exactly. Like, what is that shit?
Monday night. I can tell when Javon got something to say. The floor is yours. Monday night. Go ahead.
Well, hold on. I didn't even hear Cole's theme, so I don't even know how bad it is. I heard Kyle O'Reilly.
That's how bad it was. You fucking, it's gone. It's gone, right. Javon. That's how bad it was.
So. And can somebody, what happened to Kyle O'Reilly? Like, I feel like Balor, he was strong. Both Balors, he was strong. He just had strong singles matches, up until this point. And this shit was just like the whole thing just felt offbeat, disattached. Like, it was just not, it was not it.
I'm going to be honest. I went into this match expecting a lot more, and I was disappointed. And obviously, Britt Baker didn't give him any advice.
That's what Javon basically said on Twitter.
He's not wrong.
Y'all going that hard? Like, on Twitter?
Yeah. Personally, this crowd didn't deserve a better match. So... If the crowd was better, I would give them another 5 minutes of just spots. But no,
I think the match went too long too, though.
It went long because we all expected this show to be over at 10, and Peacock was like, "No, we're going to 10:30."
Don't even start me with Peacock. Like,
you got it right with Peacock. What's up with that?
It's a fucking disaster. What if I want to start watching 30 minutes after the show? I can't do that.
Oh, nope, because it's live.
Oh.
You can't fast forward or rewind. Like, that's just.
I didn't know that.
What kind of shit is that?
I was watching it tonight. I was like, I can't do anything.
Right.
No functionality.
Right. Like, so I hope that improves just as a whole, because that's just not, it's not user friendly. And that was the big thing with the network, which we had control of when we watched stuff. So if everybody couldn't get together to 30 minutes later, an hour later, we could still experience the first part of the show and catch up and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Now, if you miss the first hour, you just miss it. You can't go back, or you can't do anything. That's kind of sad. Yeah. I wish I could hit rewind and start this fucking Kyle O'Reilly fucking Adam Cole match over again with somebody booking it in a different way, because I'm very disappointed. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. And this is not a whole, Teron, fucking chill. Your expectations are too high. My expectations was not too high. You talking about two people that Adam Cole had the year of his fucking life, right? Like, 2 years of his life, you know, like back to back to back, which just great matches, right? And then you have Kyle O'Reilly that literally just had the best 6 months of wrestling that we've seen solo for him. And then you mean to tell me they all this hype and they face each other and this is what we get? Shame on NXT. Like, for real, I'm serious. Shame on them. Like, you know.
Do you guys think that it should have been a cinematic? It would have been more entertaining had it been a cinematic match?
No.
That's what I thought they were going with when they did that walk away, like towards the thing. I was like, oh shit, this might be a cinematic because of the camera that they used until they got to the ring.
That promo video was bad too. So like going to it, like I didn't understand the rain thing. I was like, you guys it's an indoor sport. Like this rain.
I like the Karate Kid thing.
Like it seemed like the climactic scene in Click, and I was like, I don't need this. Like this isn't.
I like the thing with O'Reilly on the beach flipping his hair or whatever that was. I think he was screaming. I don't know. I was like, all right.
Nobody knew what was going on half the time.
Yeah, this is just bad.
If it was a normal takeover climate, like I said, I feel like we would be acting differently. I feel like it would have been different because when they went through the ramp, I popped. I was like, oh my God, okay, great. But that was about the only pop that I really had the entire time.
So let's go around the room real quick. And NXT TakeOver, I want to get you guys' individual feelings about the show, good or bad. Like seriously, sum it up. Take about 2 minutes to talk about it. We'll start with you, Jacoby.
Ooh, okay.
Night 1 and 2.
Night 1 and 2 together. Let's see here. If I had to give it a letter grade, I would give it a B+. And I'm a little biased, but it did drag a little bit. Like I said, the crowd in itself, when a crowd's not excited for a product, it makes everything seem like it drags. And you could tell that there was a difference between this NXT crowd and the CWC versus at Daly's place for AEW. And that's what kind of was the difference for me, was that these fans at this show weren't NXT fans. They were like casual WWE fans. And that's what it felt like to me. Like they clapped when the applause sign came on, kind of a thing, like an Oprah live studio audience. And that's not what this is. This product is much more in depth and it should be presented as such. So it was I'd give it a B+, but I thought that the match qualities were fine for the most part. Like I could have done without the tag team match or the women's tag team match and stuff like that. I felt like it just was thrown on there to be on there, and it didn't do anything for me. But I felt like it was kind of like a discounted NXT pay-per-view. Had it had its own weekend feel, I feel like we'd be talking about it differently. That's how
Perfect. Prince Petty, we'll go to you next.
Let me tell you something, brother. This is the best goddamn wrestling you're gonna get all week, all right? So shut the fuck up, you fucking marks. You're not getting anything better than this. WrestleMania is already canned.
Cesaro and Seth Rollins are wrestling together at WrestleMania. We have hope. We have hope, damn it.
Man. I give it an A. And, I'm like, AEW and NXT, like those are the best shows each week, regardless. So I don't know. I thought, like, out of the whole week,
not wrong.
If we're counting this as a WrestleMania week, I think this is the best wrestling we are going to get all week. So get ready to get disappointed Friday through Sunday.
Bro, Bianca and Sasha, bro. Come on.
Don't care.
That's a bold
They've ruined that for me.
Look, but Patty, that's a bold take, though. That's a lot. That's a bold
I know, man.
statement. Out of the whole WrestleMania card, you're saying that this is the bar.
Yep, these 2 nights are the bar.
It's not a stretch though, what he's saying. I mean, if you really look at WrestleMania, wrestling wise, what the triple threat for the Universal title, Rollins and Cesaro, Sasha, Bianca, maybe if they actually have a good match, but Rhea and Asuka will probably be better. So that's 3 out of 10 matches is probably going to be like
3.5. But you're also going to get, I have it written down. You're also going to get KO versus Sammy. That could be fine.
Forgot about that one. Okay, so put down the list because that'll be good.
Is that
too.
pre-show or is that a regular show? Man.
That's on it. Logan Paul's going to be there.
All right,
okay.
I'm done. Yeah.
Make it all scratch.
What else?
Well, you got Riddle versus Sheamus. That'll be good.
But I've seen this too many times. I've seen this like 3
twice.
times.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I mean, they're show stopping. Like they're really great matches, but like if that could have been saved if they were gonna fucking go all out, or at least a
Right.
stipulation.
Drew Bobby.
Seen that in TNA, but that'll be a decent match.
So let's count it up to five really good matches, and then you get like the rest of it. So like I don't think anybody's really looking forward to the
Fiend?
Shane Braun in the cage.
Oh, no.
I'm a little skeptic about the Fiend match. As much as I love Bray Wyatt, I don't know how to react. I don't know what
You mean Bo?
I've
That's
been
Bo.
I've been let down by Orton and Bray Wyatt before. So
Yeah, but that's not Bray Wyatt. That's Bo.
So,
Bo Dallas.
Brian, if you had to grade Stand and Deliver, what's you gonna give you a grade for the show?
I'll give it an A-.
A-. Like, so we had an option for me for Stand and Deliver to either Stand and Deliver or sit down and shut up, right? So those are the two ways that we're gonna go. I think they actually Stand and Delivered. Like, all in all, it was a great pay-per-view. It did not have to be 2 nights. It should have been the weekend before. Yes, right. I think the 2-night thing really kind of threw off the flow of what we're used to. Put it all on one show, make it about 2.5 hours, 3 maybe at the tops if you really want to, and cut some of the fat. It was a lot of fat in the show. Like, it was a lot of things that we could have just went without. Overall, I was okay with a lot of the performances and the winners of the matches. Raquel being something big for me. MSK also being huge. I could have really went without Karrion Kross being the NXT champion. However, we know why he's there. You know, he got kind of cheated out of his first run. So, and we get to see more of Scarlett. So that's going to be amazing, right? Other than that, I don't know, Petty, if this is the best wrestling we get all week.
You got high hopes for WrestleMania.
Not high hopes, but like they understand they have to do something, right? They have to do something. They have to do something different. They have to blow our minds like they did last year. They did actually kind of blow our minds. Right. That Firehouse Funhouse match, it really like took us back. Like we couldn't stop talking about it. We couldn't stop talking about Drew. So they have to really blow our minds this year. And I mean, I hope they can. I really hope they can. So, obviously, America, you'll be hearing from us again this weekend. We were breaking it down into 4 shows, but look, fortunately, we did not do that because, oh my God, if we'd had to do a show at the day 1 of NXT, I don't know how that would have turned out. That would have probably been a little rough. But we will do a WrestleMania recap show for you guys, and hopefully Petty is not right, and it comes very close to what we saw with NXT. And my gut, though, I kind of feel Petty is going to be right, which makes me real sad in the inside, like very sad, like diarrhea, like my stomach is rumbling. I feel like I'm going to take a shit. So we got a couple of minutes before we close out. So I want to hear about this Twitter feud. So let's give America.
Wait a minute. Before we get into that, shout out to my boy QT Marshall. You were fire on Dynamite.
He was. Javon's not lying. That was a great segment. Except for the weak ass paint toss at the end. Great segment.
I was okay. All right, QT.
Are we about to get a QT Chronicles?
Yeah, man.
Oh, the QT corner, whatever it was.
He said what's Bailey's boyfriend's name or ex-boyfriend's name?
Aaron. Solo.
He was going through why everyone was relevant. He was like, "You're not someone's boyfriend," and I just did the thing that he probably hated, but whatever. That was great. QT was like, describing why each person like fit with why they were with him, and it was like, all right, I get it.
The Factory, right? Is that their name? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that actually.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Like I'm okay with that. So okay, this Twitter feud, like speed us, come on, bring us up to date. Like, give us the tea before we leave.
I don't even think it's much of a feud. I don't like. How is it a feud, Jake? Like,
I wouldn't necessarily say it's a feud. It's just he's commented on a couple of Javon's opinions, and Javon has either been reluctant to respond or responded once and then moved on with his day. It's the kindlings of what could
Yeah,
be.
a lot of times I don't choose violence. Like I don't. Like,
Why? That's the
Hmm?
theme of 2021.
He only chooses violence on our podcast.
Against his friends.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's what we got. So as always, you can follow us at.
So as always, guys, you can look out for the podcast. It comes out. We're going back to a normal schedule next week, so it'll be Thursday night. So you should look for it Friday mornings, obviously, like normal. We actually have a special guest next week, actually in live person. Our friend AC Bell will be joining us, so that'll be really fun. Ladies, I don't know if you'll be able to contain yourselves. Given AC's notorious for his voice, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Right.
But as always, so look out for that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker. We're on there. Anywhere you can find podcasts, we're there. Don't forget to also load up the mailbox for us because we haven't done it in the last month or so, I believe. So, and that number is Javon.
757-528-2481.
All right. And as always, keep a lookout. Actually, now that you've found our YouTube channel, take a look at a couple of our other interviews from Indie Underground that Tehran and I have conducted. Javon's joined us for a couple of those as well. Had a lot of fun with those guys. Hoping to have them back on very soon. And we have a lot more planned for you here and also on the podcast too. So
Wait,
next time. Oh,
and I forgot. I saw Casey and Brandon wrestle tonight,
yes.
and it was good. It was really good. So I want to shout both of them out.
Okay.
Casey was nervous as shit. I told her calm the hell down. I was like, "You got it, girl. Let's make it happen." So hopefully we'll be speaking to her soon too.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're got to get them back on when they get back from Florida for sure. But until then, next time we will see you guys Saturday night. If not Saturday, we'll have a big show for you Sunday night. So until then, be safe.